How women try and trap you in their friend zone. Now, recently I matched with this girl on Hinge and we basically got on the phone. And as we got on the phone, I basically made my intentions very clear within an hour, which I think I kind of fucked up because I was telling girls at this time that I wanted more of a connection. I didn't want just like a one-time hookup, but I thought it was pretty clear that I still wanted to fuck. I just didn't want it to be a one-time thing because I don't like one-night stands. I would prefer to have a girl that I hook up with occasionally or consistently. I do not like going out here fucking scurrying for new coochie every fucking week. Nah, I'd rather have old reliable and call her up and be like, yo, what are you doing? Come over. Now, the problem with this is she lived an hour and 20 minutes and that's her excuse for why she just wanted to be friends, because she said, oh, the commute and the distance is too much of a difference for her when she's not the one driving. I'm the one driving. The problem with this is the city that she lives in. It's not like I don't go to this city in my spare time, nigga. I'm from this city. Not only am I from this city, but my fucking friends live in this city. So what the fuck is the problem? I went to the city 3 times this month and it is fucking July 14th. Now, another thing is in June, I met her in June. Basically, I was on a 1-month streak, as you can tell from the 1-month celibacy journey, and the nigga was down bad on his dick. So I was doing things that I normally wouldn't do. I was down bad on my dick, and not only was I down bad on my dick, this girl lived an hour and 20 minutes away. So who really gave a fuck how much pressure, or how much persistence, or how much consistency I gave this woman? I have nothing to lose. If this girl was more so in my local community, my local town, I probably would have hit her up, tried to link. She would have gave me some pushback, and I said, oh, nope, I'm off that, because she's in my local community. In my local community, this is a college town. Reputation, I don't give a fuck about reputation, but I understand that if I want to have a girl for a prolonged period of time, she's gonna have to respect me, and not only respect me, I can't have a girl going around saying, yeah, this nigga's pressed to link me, he's desperate as fuck, hitting me up, trying to link every other week or every week. No, we can't have none of that. But this girl isn't in my local community. She lives a commute away, so it's kind of like, I don't give a fuck. I'll probably hit you up to like link anytime I'm in Raleigh and then go for it. But this girl tried to give me the runaround and then basically trap me in the friend zone, as I'm about to show y'all the examples of this shit. And you're gonna see, bro, like there's a point where I pulled away because I finally got some play at the beginning of this month. And whenever I got some play, I got some play by 2 different girls. I was like, I don't really need to hit you up no more. You're kind of old news. And she kind of started pushing forward and trying to get me back in this trap again, in which I'm literally going to show you guys. All right, as you guys can see, on June 27th, I hit her up saying, you work tomorrow? She said, hell no. I said, let's link tonight for stress relief. Can't help you, twin. Why are you like this? She sends these fucking weird ass fucking shits. I said, you know you want to. She sends this bullshit saying, I don't. I said, here we go. She said, what? I said, you literally said something different on the phone yesterday. What'd I say? If you told me earlier, but it's still late and it'd take you an hour to get there. You wanted to, but the distance threw you off. So next week, we'll see. Shaking my ass off. You horny tonight too? I said, dog, it's been a month. Yes, I'm horny. Laughing emoji. Might as well write it out now. I said, you're so unreliable and unconsiderate. She sends the my B. Right. Then June 1st, a couple of days go by. I still haven't got no play by this time. I'm like, fuck it. I'm bored. I want to actually fuck some. I said, what you doing tonight? Cooling. What you doing? Gym. Maybe ... You work tomorrow? Nah. I said, eye emoji. What? You should let a nigga pound you into the mattress. I'm on my period. I said, I don't mind. She puts the, and mind you, bro, I fuck a lot of girls on their period, bro. It's not that big of a deal to me. Some niggas might call me nasty. Some niggas might say, why the fuck are you doing that? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this wouldn't be the first girl that I fucked on her period. It wouldn't be the last. I probably fucked 10 to 15 girls on their period raw and not give a fuck. I live a very reckless and dumb fucking life when it comes to shit like that. Probably should stop, because that shit probably dirty, but I don't give a fuck. I said, I don't mind. She said, I do. You talking about tonight? I said, yeah. Where you at? I said, Greenville. You know this. I know. I thought you'd be in Raleigh since you texted me though. Nah, unfortunately it's Wednesday. She says, right. I said, you playing? No, I'm not. I don't want to have car sex. I said, that's why I said mattress and asked you, do you work tomorrow? I said tonight though, and you say yes. You're not the smartest, are you? I would come and get you and come back to mine, then I bring you back tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. You like to bring this shit up late at night. It's too late now. I said, okay. Mind you, bro, she's giving me the run around and she's trying to give me a little bone and dangle it around. And the only reason why I'm going for this is, again, I haven't got no coochie for a month, nigga. I'm down bad on my dick. I'm fiending. I'm sexually frustrated, stressed out like a motherfucker. I'm not gonna say she was my only lead at the time, because at this time we had the girl who came over to my crib and then she fucking blocked me. And gang, when I tell you, when you are not hot as a man, meaning that like no women they're going, bro, all the women are not just going for you, bro, and nothing's hitting, bro. This wasn't the only girl that I was shooting my shot at and trying to make something work with. This fucking month hit June. What is it? I get June and July fucking mixed up. Whatever the 7th is, 14th. This month hit and I've already fucked 2 girls this month, and I have a girl that I'm supposed to be linking up with this Friday. Now, Lord forbid she still could flake on me, but then we had the Charlotte girl who wanted me to pull up and she was on dick, nigga. That literally would have been 4 bodies in this month, and it is only the 14th. We're only 14 days in this month. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're cold, you're cold, nigga. I was fucking cold up until July like 8th. I think that's when I finally got some play, and then the hot streak started going off. Started shooting them shots like a motherfucker, and it was all just going in. And I'm hot this month. Now, next month I might be completely cold, but I fucking doubt that, because it'll be August. But you never know. I said, take your phone off D&D. You finna piss me off. Why? Because I called. And then basically I got on the phone and I basically was trying to schedule a logistic link with her while I was on the phone. phone because mind you, it's at 1:33 p.m., bro. And I'm gonna pull up to Raleigh to go out with my boys anyway. So I was like, all right, let me call her. So she says, oh, I'll let you know by 4 p.m. some bullshit, which I already knew was bullshit. And I left it. And then she said, my bad, I fell asleep then got a pedicure. I said, okay, bro, you're pissing me the fuck off, honestly. She said, boy, bye, you don't care. This is towards the end where I kind of just am like, all right, fuck it. I finally get some play. I take my attention away from this bitch because I have 2 other girls giving me play. And then I have these other leads that I'm getting, all these fucking leads coming in off of Hinge, all these leads coming in off of Instagram and shit. Pull my attention away. The way this girl starts pulling for my attention back is, I don't want to say it's astronomically insane, but it's kind of crazy how she starts to pull for my attention back to get me reeled back into this fucking trap. So then she sends me a fucking reel on July 5th and it says, me and the boy I forced to be my friend. I looked at this and I fucking ignored it. Then that was July 5th. She sends me another thing on Saturday. I don't even know why she sent this to me. Throwback to when my spotter attempted to deadlift PR instead and then he like falls on him. I don't know why she sent this to me. I ignored that shit. But then I'm not gonna lie, I got bored yesterday at 10:19 p.m. I can't show this video. I sent shorty some porn. Like, it's not my sex tape. I was on Twitter and I sent her, I screen recorded the fucking sex tape and then like I sent it to her off the simple fact that I was like, fuck it, bro, I'm bored, I'm sitting on the couch, fuck it, I'm just gonna send her this sex tape. Now you might say this is weird. My game is on some weird shit. I be telling bitches I'm stressed, I need a stress relief, can you help me out? I'm a baby Leo Doonies. It's not unparticular for me to do some shit like this. Now I'm not saying I've done this before. This was just some random shit that came to my head and I was like, fuck it, we ball. So I sent it. She says, I'm happy for you. I said, that's not me. She said, oh, so why'd you send it? I said, because I want to fuck. Now mind you, another reason is I don't watch porn. The only reason why I had this idea was because I was on the phone with my boy Ethan and he was telling me about how Israel Adesanya was jerking his dog's dick off, and I watched the video and then me and him had got off the phone and then I opened Twitter to like look at some more like shit, Israel Adesanya shit, and as I'm scrolling like porn just popped up and I'm at a point where like, bro, I don't beat my dick, but I can analyze good porn and watch good porn and I can sit there and go, that was a good video, but I don't beat my shit. So I'm just looking at all these sex tapes and shit and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna send it. And this is how it transpired. So then I said, because I want to fuck. She said, oh, you still haven't? I said, I have, but I want to fuck you because I'm an honest nigga. Like, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to a girl and say, oh, I haven't fucked. Like, nah. And she said, oh. And she said, then you don't need me. I said, you be bullshitting. She sent the shrug emoji. I said, you wasn't finna fuck. I gave you opportunity and you bullshitted every time, and stop sending me bullshit. She said, I did. I said, that's your fault. She said, I mean, we still can. I just gotta find time. I said, okay. Now the reason why I said okay is because she's gonna fucking bullshit me. I wasn't fucking boring yesterday, bro. This girl's finna bullshit me talking about some, I just gotta find time. She's basically trying to rope me back in and make me feel like I have an opportunity and give her attention, which the only reason why I was giving her shorty attention was I was on a month fucking dry spell and I couldn't get shit to hit for shit. Now I'm the fucking man. I'm hot as fuck. Gang, you ain't about to drive me for attention or use me for attention no more. I'm sorry, shorty. I got girls falling left, right, center. I got a girl that's supposed to come on Friday. She could flake. I got a girl who's supposed to come at the end of this fucking month. Like, bruh, I'm good, nigga. Like, I don't need you no more. And this sounds terrible. I really don't need you to be on my roster no more. My roster is a 2-girl roster at the moment of girls that I actually fuck, that we'll see on Friday how that goes when she pulls up and we, you know, hang out and shit. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck. I'm not putting expectations that I'm gonna fuck. I'm not missing all my shots right now. So you can get to the push to the side and you could be benched or you be traded off. I don't really give a fuck. But this is a perfect example of how these women will basically try and trap you in the friend zone. You know, they'll sit here and they'll know exactly what you want and try and make it seem like, oh, you could get further when they know damn well they don't want to get further with you, and then sell you sweet promises and dreams of, oh, maybe if I see if my schedule's finished or maybe if I could get the day off, knowing damn well they have no intention of fucking linking you. And I can see the play clear as day. I just don't give a fuck. You're not in my local community. I was in a dry spell. I'm not in a dry spell no more. I would never do this with no girl who lived in my local community, as I said, for the reasons before, because for one, this shit is desperate as fuck. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie to you, bro. That shit I was doing was desperate as fuck. I don't give a fuck though. Like, yes, I was acting like a little desperate fucking thirsty ass nigga, but at the end of the day, this bitch lives an hour and 20 minutes away. Who gives a fuck, nigga? Like, probably gonna fuck the bitch, then drive home and be like, probably won't see her again, or I might see her again 2 months later, next time I come to Raleigh. It don't fucking matter, bro. I'm not about to run game on a girl who lives an hour and 20 minutes away. Why? Because I don't have to. A girl who lives in my local community, of course I'm gonna run game because I'm gonna try and keep her around for as long as possible because she's actually convenient and she's in my community. Why the fuck would I do that with a long distance chick? I don't see no purpose for doing it. Most long distance, most girls that I even commute to, it's a one hit and quit and then go on about my business. I'm not saying I blocked them. It's just more so we fuck one time and then I never see him again. And like, you live an hour and 20 minutes away. I'm not gonna be driving an hour and 20 minutes away fucking fuck you every week. Fuck no. That's only on some like, I ain't fucking like a month month to 2 months and I really need some shit. But these are how these fucking young broads will try and keep you in the friend zone and trap you in that infinite Tsukuyomi to fucking sit there and make you believe that you could eventually get what you want, but they know damn well they're not gonna give it to you, and they're just gonna string you along with maybes, what ifs, and I'll let you know. Fuck that shit. Get out of that shit. Don't let a girl use you in that type of way, because at the end of the day, bro, you sit in there, you're demising your value, and you could be using that time and energy to go out there and find a girl who's gonna fuck with you for you.